Hello and welcome back. In previous tutorial, we learned how to create roof by footprints. In this lecture, we are going to learn about creating a roof by extrusion. Before we begin, let's run a quick recap of what we studied in previous tutorial. Currently, I do not have any existing walls over here, so I will just draw some wall structure. So I'll start by creating walls. Fine. So I created this walls over here. Now in order to provide it a roof, what we did was we went to build panel, we selected roof, and we selected the roof by footprint option. This will ask me that on which level I need to currently draw the roof on, because currently we are in level 0. We cannot create a roof existing on level 0 with the walls simultaneously. So we need to create a roof right above the level 0, that is level 1. So from this I can select it. So I'll click on yes, and this will switch us to the level 1. Or whatever roof you create on level 0 will not be created on level 0 but the level 1. As on the left hand side on the properties palette, you can see that the base level for the roof is constrained to the level 1. So either you can draw it from the level 0 by keeping the constraint of base level to level 1, or you can do is I'll cancel it, we will switch to level 1 from the project browser, and then I can again go to the roof and select the roof by footprint. This will directly draw it on the level 1. I'll close the other tabs. Now in order to draw a roof, either you can draw it by selecting, or you can draw by drawing various shapes, or next thing you can do is you can select this walls directly by the pick walls option. Also, to make it easier, we learned that by pressing a tab key after we hovering our mouse near to wall, when I press the tab key, this will select the whole set of walls chained to each other directly. Currently the define slope option is turned on, as you can see on the above of the properties palette, and overhang is currently set to 0. So I'll click and I will create a roof over here. Now I will click on finish edit mode, and we can select that if we wish to attach the walls to the roof or not. So in this case I will attach it to tidy up our roofs, and when we switch to 3D view, you can see that the roof is created right above our walls. This is the roof by footprint option that we studied in previous tutorial. Now roof by extrusion can help you draw various different type of roof that you can modify yourself. Means that you can draw curved roofs as well. So let's start by creating them. I'll go back to the level 1 and I'll delete this roof. Now before we begin drawing the roof by extrusion, you need to provide it different reference planes. So on the right hand side of the screen in architecture tab, you can see that you have an option called work plane. We will learn about this option in depth. For now, all you need to learn about is that you can draw reference planes from this or from where any of your drawing will be referred to. In this case, I need to draw a reference plane for the starting point of the roof and ending point of the roof. So I'll draw a line over here. This will be dashed green line, and I'll draw another one that is here. Now we have drawn two reference planes. I'll move it a little bit over here, closer to our wall structure. Now I will select this reference plane and give it a name. Also you can see that it is showing me that click to name. You can give it a name from the left hand side on the properties palette, that is name. So I'll give it a starting. Name starting roof point, and on the next one I will give it a name is ending roof point. Perfect. Now let's start by drawing a roof by extrusion. When I go to the build panel, I'll select roof and I'll select the option that says that roof by extrusion. When I select that option, it will ask me to select a specific plane or reference plane from which I'll be drawing an extrusion profile. In this case, we have named our reference planes. Either I can pick plane by selecting these lines, or I can specifically select named reference plane. In this case, I will start by selecting the starting roof point. I'll click OK. Now this will let me go to the specific view from where the reference plane is perpendicular. In this case, our reference plane, that is starting roof point, is perpendicular to the east or west view. The left hand side is the west view on your screen. So I'll select the west option and I'll click open view. Now the next option that we have on screen is it is asking us from where I need to select or draw this roof on. So that will be the level 1, as we studied and discussed previously that we cannot draw a roof on level 0 existing with the walls. So I'll select level 1 and I'll click OK. But if you notice, in this case we have already drawn a walls that are not connected to the level 1. So for the moment I'll just exit this command and close it, and first we will align all these walls exactly constrained to the level 1. I'll select this all the walls, and on the left hand side on the properties palette it is asking me the top constraint. I'll define it to the level 1. Now again I'll close the west view. I'll go to the roof option, select the roof by extrusion, and I will also pick the plane that is starting point of the roof. I'll click OK. I'll go to the west view, click open view again, and select the level 1 as a base constraint for your roof, and I'll click OK. Now you need to draw a profile. You can draw a profile of any shape that could be zigzag or curved. So in this case I'll just go with the curved option, and let's say I'll go with the start and radius arc. So I'll draw arc here and join it over here. And on this side I'll just adjust it a little bit. I'll delete it and I'll just draw arc that it connects to the edge of this walls like this, and I'll combine this both with the same option. Okay, once done, you can see that I have drawn this profile. Now this profile will be extruded and converted into a roof right above my walls. So in order to save this, what I need to do is I'll just click on finish edit mode. Once I do that, you can see that it is turned into a thick structure that is roof. In order to have a perfect view of it, I'll go to the 3D view, and you can see that a roof is created right above our walls. Now currently this might not be aligned properly, so let's go to the level 1, and when I select this roof, I can specifically align it to a reference plane that is drawn on the other side. So like this I can align this both with the reference plane. Now if I go to the 3D view, you can see that it is aligned perfectly on the both the side with the reference plane that we drew previously. Now the next thing here is that these walls are currently not matching up to the top of the roof, and it is not curved with the curved profile of the roof. As we learned in previous tutorial, you can attach the bottom of your roof right above the top of your walls. To make it easily, you can select this whole model, go to the filter from the selection option, or let's go with the walls. I'll click on walls. Now I will select this attach top base option. The next thing here I will be selecting is the roof. Once I select this roof, all the walls will be properly aligned to the top constraint and base of the roof curve. Hence like this you can create a curved roof by the option that is a roof by extrusion, and also connect all the walls properly to it. Now you can observe that there are some places where the roof might not be required, suppose on this area and all these side edges. In order to cut this roof into this different pieces, you can do it by option that is available for creating an opening in roofs. So in order to have a perfect view, you can go to the level 1, but if you go to the level 1, you might notice that you do not have a proper view of your whole roof. Just because of the graphic settings of wall cut planes, it won't be visible properly. In order to view the perfect top view of this roof, you can go to the side view from the project browser. I'll select this side view. Now you can see that the whole roof is available here. I'll select this roof. Now on the modify roof option, you have option called opening, that is vertical opening. I'll click on vertical opening option. Now you might not be having proper view visibility of the base of this roof. So I'll just go with the wireframe option, and I will have a slight detailed view of the roof and the bottom of these walls. Now next thing here is I will select this and I create some openings. Let's say around here, one around here like this, and I will create another opening above here, one more over here, and one more over here. I'll join this both properly. I delete this line. You need to make sure that no lines overlap each other and there is no closed loop in open boundary. So once done, I'll click Finish Edit mode. This will delete those parts of the roof. Now if you switch back to the 3D view, you can see that we have created this curved roof with proper cuttings on all the sides as we desired. So with the roof by extrusion option, you can create modified roof with specific profile of your choice, specific slope. You can create a curved roof, as well as you can cut the roof as desired by vertical opening. Hence, this is all you need to learn about roof by extrusion. I'll wrap up this lecture over here. Thank you for watching.